Hi, Jay Cantabaris here from Med1. I am a nationally registered respiratory therapist that's going to be covering the ResMed AirSense 10. First thing I'm going to cover is the humidification chamber for patient comfort. Just be mindful to use distilled or sterile water only. When you fill the chamber, I would recommend just filling it just below the max level. If you overfill it, you could be at risk of causing damage to the machine. Once you fill the chamber, gently close until you hear the click. Place the chamber back into the device. So now I'm going to go into the clinical setup menu. The way you get into that menu is you hold down the home screen and the confirmation knob up to 3 seconds. Now you're in the clinical menu. First thing you do is hit the confirmation mode under settings. You get into the therapy. This is where you could adjust the settings and the mode based on the physician's orders. In this example, the two modes you have for the ResMed AirSense 10 is CPAP, which is just an expiratory pressure setting. And then you have auto CPAP, which is a minimum and a maximum setting. So in this example, we'll set the pressure. We'll set it to 12. Once you get to 12, you confirm with the confirmation knob. The next settings and options you have is the interface, which interface you're going to use. So the three options you have on the ResMed AirSense 10 is the pillows, full face, or nasal. Then you have the next setting you use is ramp time. So the ramp time can be set between 5 minutes up to auto. So in this example, I'll set it to 15 minutes. What this does is allows the patient up to 15 minutes to adapt to the machine. Then you have a set pressure, which is the starting pressure. So typically you would want to start around 4. That as an example, there's the starting pressure for the ramp time. Your next setting is your expiratory pressure relief. Expiratory pressure relief can be on or off. Expiratory pressure relief is another patient comfort mode or feature that allows the patient to exhale easier. The last thing you're going to set is your humidification level. Typically, I recommend starting at 3, and then you want to get patient feedback to adjust if needed. Once you're done with all the settings, you go all the way up to home, push the confirmation knob, scroll up to exit clinical menu, push the confirmation knob again. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to apply the manufacturer recommended ResMed circuit for the AirSense 10. You'll notice that there's a heated connector here. This circuit also has an O2 bleed-in. Based on the physician's orders, based on liters per minute, or FiO2, you place an O2 tubing on top of the O2 bleeding and attach it to a flow meter on the wall or a concentrator. Please note, if you don't use the bleed-in, cap it. Now I'm going to demonstrate placing the circuit into the machine. Just be mindful of the heated connector lining up with the port on the machine. Press until it clicks. Lastly, to start therapy, press the start and stop button. Thank you for watching our instructional video. If you have any questions, please contact your local representative or visit our website, med1group.com.